Hey everyone, I thought that I would do more of a casual video this week, and since I know I haven't really talked about much of how I film my videos and where I do it all, I thought that this would be a good opportunity to do a studio tour. So this space is a pretty good size, and it works well for what I do. So to start off, this is the main area where I film. I still have my iMac set up from my last video. This is a standard IKEA desk. I have a ring light, which is pretty versatile. I can get some, good even distribution of light. I do hope to get some more in the future, but it works pretty good for right now. For most of my filming, I use a Canon T5 with a 18 to 55 millimeter kit lens. So it's pretty standard, but for what I do, it works. This is my first DSLR. I do have a camera slider, which is really nice for doing some cool B-roll. This is just a camera slider. It does have wheels, so I can, put it on a surface. And of course, this main part moves too. So I have it on a fluid tripod. This is the Magnus VT300. It's not that expensive, and the fluid is even leaking, which I didn't even know was possible. But it's been working pretty good, and I could do some pretty cool, shots with it. So I'm pretty pleased with what I've been able to do. This is, a pretty common IKEA lamp. It doesn't have Philips Hue yet, but I definitely want to get into that in a few months and really deck out the space with some cool lighting. This corner is, I call it the junk corner because I have a lot of crap sitting here. This is where I keep a lot of my eBay stuff because I do have an eBay store, and I have to have a lot of packing materials and boxes sitting around for when I do that. I also have my iMac G4 box just kind of sitting up above the ground, and the computer itself is actually sitting here on display, which I like to look at. And it's not plugged in or anything, but it is, it's in a good spot, and I like it. Over here I have my airport in the box, some other stuff, iSight, and next to that is my printer, which I typically print out my scripts, and I actually have them next to me when I do filming, so it works out pretty well, and I'm pretty happy with the way I do things. Down below is where I keep all my iBooks, and nobody has seen this one yet. This was recently donated by one of my viewers, and be expecting a video on that soon. So I got some pretty cool stuff coming up. It's an iBook G4. So yeah, down below this, I have some computer mice, and of course the iBook chargers. Next to that is my eMac. I know it's just sitting here, but I don't really have a better place to put it right now, and it's just kind of hanging out there. Over here is my desk. So of course I don't do any of my filming on here. This is just for playing music, streaming music, and just an extra computer I have in the studio. Of course it's pretty slow, but it works for what I do in here. Opposite to that is a bookcase. I have a lot of office stuff here for my eBay store, managing that. And of course I keep all of my Apple software displayed, the operating systems. I have every version in disk, and just a bunch of other, software. Up top, I just have some more, etc. items. Next to that is my iBook G3 Tangerine Mackerel 99 poster. This thing I got off eBay, and I know these aren't that uncommon, but I think it's really cool, and it kind of defines the space. I have a frame on it. I really would like to get some more Apple posters at some point, maybe hang them up over here, but I don't know yet. So maybe if you guys want to tell me any suggestions, let me know. Down below this, I have some cleaning supplies and other necessary things for keeping the space, looking good. In this cabinet, I keep more office supplies And recently I organized all my cables, so they are now neatly in bins instead of what it used to be. It was all just in a cardboard box, so I'm pretty pleased with that. Here's my grape iMac G3 where it's just kind of sitting for now. You know, I'm a bit concerned about the shelf, but it works for right now. So, and of course at the bottom I have some extra filming equipment and cases for things. So that's pretty much for in there. On top, I keep my iMac G3 box up there. It's empty, but I like to have the box in good condition, so it's a pretty good spot. So yeah, that's pretty much it. This is the studio space. This is where I film my videos. If you have any questions or suggestions, be sure to let me know. I know that I haven't been too consistent with uploads lately, but I got some cool stuff coming, so please stay posted. And thanks again for watching.